Hi everyone, this is Jokima, and I just wanted to share a few pages in my Project Life album. I am pretty much caught up to date with about 21 weeks inside, but I'll just go ahead and do a quick flip through of just the first few weeks. This is a 12 by 12 traditional Project Life album, but I do include some 6 by 9s, 8.5 by 11, and 6 by 6 inserts. My weeks start January 13th, the day that my daughter was born. And I'll just go ahead and get started. The first page here is just me going into labor, and just says it's time. I was so happy and nervous all at the exact same time. It was truly an experience. And on the back is just a little letter to my daughter about the day that she was born. The first page, it just says happy birthday, and this is my favorite picture of us together. Right after I given birth, they placed her on my chest and she started to rub my chin. Just a little note about the day that she was due and when I actually had her. This little flip up is a little story about my awesome nurses that were just great with me. It made everything a lot better to have her there with me. I made a little shaker page with a little stork, and it says celebrate the day you arrived. And it's so funny to look back on this picture and then to see her now and all the changes that she's made. She looks nothing like that now. This is the picture of her and her brothers, the first time that she's was held by them. They were fighting over who was going to keep her. And then he flipped this up. Picture of her and her dad, and a few more pictures of the first day in the hospital. And this page here, this card is a card that I found in the dollar Target spot in Target, and I just trimmed it down and added the word week. Her daily conversations with her dad, us finally coming home, and her little tutu, and another picture of her and her father, her brothers, her first bath at home. She was so happy and content after it. It was so sweet. A little story about her laughing. Something I was doing or saying, she thought it was so funny, just was cracking up laughing. Here's week 2. A little pretty smile. And here's a tag that I made. It just says, I think you are amazing, and a few reasons why. And you flip this up, and this is just my top 5 memories of the week. And I love how she keeps sitting with her legs crossed like that. Here's the back. I just colored in the white of the card here. Her and her father. I thought this hat was so cute when I first bought it for her, but she actually hated it. Flip that up, just a few more pictures. And we get into week 3, and this is just the mini faces of Kima. And this is her and her little tutu, and my weekly letter to her. And this page here was so sweet. I tried to get her to use her pacifier for 3 weeks, and she spent one night with her dad while I caught up on some sleep, and she started using her pacifier. Here's week 4. This is one of my favorite cards that I made. And here's a sweet picture. I was having my back to her getting some things together, and I turned around and she was looking at me like that, and I just journaled about it. And this is about when she got her new swing from her auntie in Texas. She got it shipped to her. Her daily conversations with her dad. That's one of her brothers. And this is actually week 5, and this says tummy time, and you flip it open, and she's doing her little tummy time, sucking her thumb for the very first time. and my weekly memories. Her and her father and her brother. And this picture here was so sweet. I asked her brother to keep an eye on her for me while I take a quick shower, and I came back and she was surrounded with all of her friends. Little letter and my epic fail on my swaddling technique. I tried it and she broke out and she was so happy about it. And this is week 6. I actually hated this layout, how I did these pages, but after looking back on it, I'm pretty happy with it. She would not sleep any other way but on me. A little note about some of my favorite times during the week. Her little Hello Kitty outfit. I love you like a lot. And then I love this little outfit of hers, so I cut out the little monkey and used it as an embellishment. And this will be the last week that I share. This is week 7. This is the first time I was able to take my own child out on my own without her father. It's laid up just the girls because we are the only girls in the family. And this is a little dress that my cousin knitted for her. And this is just a little story about her tummy time. And that's it. And I'll go ahead and stop the video here and start back with my next video at 8 weeks. So thank you so much for looking and taking the time to look at what I created for my daughter. And I hope that you enjoyed it. Bye. Thank you.